y'all. So the turkey vest I want to review for y'all today is this right here. It's the M2 tethered turkey vest. Right off the bat, I'm going to go ahead and say on a scale of 1 to 10 on cons, I would give it at least an 8. I mean, it's a really good vest, no question. There is a couple cons that I would speak of that maybe some others would disagree with me. I was kind of reprehensive for making this review just because it's the internet and people are just going to talk and talk and talk. But I'm going to always give my opinion and my perspective on something, and I feel like that I can give a decent review on this. I spent some serious time in the turkey woods with this vest this season. This is my first season wearing it. I hunted Kentucky, Indiana, and Ohio. And I put some good miles on it on public land and also on private land. I'd like to start off with the pros. What got me into this turkey vest, I was looking for something that was hydro capable, and there's a few out there for sure. But I have a tethered saddle that I use for deer season, and I was impressed with it. This will be my 3rd season with it. I'm not going to do a review on that because there's plenty out there, and I'm sure there's plenty in this, but I feel like tethered makes a good product. One of the number one selling points for me with tethered is not all their stuff, but some of their stuff is made in the United States, and this specifically is made in the United States. So that's the number one selling point for me. Call me a patriot, whatever you want to call me, that's fine. I just would rather buy something that's made in the United States. I think all of us need to get on board with that, and we could probably change some things, maybe not. Another big pro for me buying this was there's a lot of good stuff on YouTube. My review is probably not going to be the best. I'm just going to give you my opinion, but there's some good stuff on YouTube, especially with the hunting public and tethered together, because they're the ones that come together to make this vest. They have some really good, maybe not necessarily reviews, but tutorials about it. But one of the best things that I would say about this vest is the material that it is made of. If you've been in the turkey woods, especially on public land, you've encountered briars, and you've encountered just maybe even a lotus tree, something like that is going to tear everything to shreds. This vest, I'm telling you, I went through some nasty stuff this year with this vest, and I mean, it held up really, really well. The material is really, really, really good. Another really good point of this is the modularity of it. These side pockets, you can move these to make them fit where you want on the belt, on the kidney belt. You can move them around. They come with these clips that go through the molly, and you can reuse them. I mean, it's not like you have to like throw them away. Just there's a good video on YouTube, get you a butter knife, and you can separate them and move them. So I got these perfect. Another really big selling point for me was I like a box call. I'm further along, but I'm telling you what, guys, a box call is a great call, great turkey call, even for a seasoned veteran. I'm not Dave Owens. Am I decent on a mouth call? I like to believe I am, but I probably suck. But I don't suck on a box call. I just don't see how anyone can really suck on a box call. If you run it at all, practice with it, you're going to get good on it where you can bring a turkey in. But the main problem I was having with the box call is I had really nowhere to store it. If you went in the woods and you didn't have anywhere really good to store a box call, any kind of movement, especially if you're running, gunning, public land, I mean, you're walking miles and miles, that thing is bumping into stuff and it's squeaking. This thing right here, man, I'm telling you what, it's a really good way to hold a box call. I hope you all can see that. This thing, I'm telling you, look at that. I mean, it holds it good. And I'm telling you what, I brought a box call back in the woods with me, and I killed a turkey, my first turkey on public land, and I attribute it to this vest, this box call holder that they have made. is a big part of why I killed that turkey, because I wouldn't even have brought that box call into the woods because I was sick and tired of every vest I had. The box call, there was nowhere good to put it. This is great right here, guys. If you want to run a box call, this is a great vest for that, 100%. I'm sure there's other vests that are good out there, but this, in my experience, from what I've experienced so far, I've had several vests. I'm not going to even name them. This is the best, hands down, no question. I mean, look at the room I have in here, guys. A lot of the attachments that come with the vest. You've got stuff for box calls. Everything Velcros in. There's a Velcro system in here, and everything Velcros in. On the other side, you got these pot calls holders. They don't move around. Everything stays really tight. Excuse me, really, really tight. The Velcro it's not like normal Velcro. I don't know what it is. I'm not a scientist. I'm sure the Tethered and Hunting Public know way more and know way more people to develop something like this. But it's really, really good, man. I would assume this is either for your shotguns, shells, or you could use it for your strikers. And that's what I've been using for my strikers, or I just throw them in there. Biggest point I'm trying to make is, for me, when I hunt turkey, I want to be quiet. And I want to be able to be super mobile because I run and gun. That's why I love turkey hunting. I love to be mobile. That's why more and more as I get into turkey hunting, I like public land because you can roam forever. If you can get on some national forests, some of these big forests in some of these states are awesome, guys. It's a lot of fun. To me, it's not even about killing the turkey. It's the chase of the turkey. It's the process. That's what I love. If I bag one, man, that just over the top, of course. But there's so many hunts that I go on that I'm unsuccessful, that just trying to find the turkeys, even if I just find them or even if I don't, the stuff I get to see is great. And that's what's awesome. Another really, really good attribute of this vest is it's very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. I had another vest that was similar to this, except the hydro capability was not there. It was very uncomfortable. This right here, this neck piece, and like I said, there's a video that you can look up. It's on either the Hunting Public or the Tether's page, and they talk about this. They've got this reinforced, it's like a plate, and they talk about it more in depth, and I don't exactly know the scientific or technical term for it, but it really helps with the support on your back, because the other vests I had that were similar, that's where I started to feel a pain after about 10, 12 miles of walking in the thing. So really, it was good. Some of the cons, I would say, if you're wanting to use this as a bag, you can definitely fit some stuff in there, but the hydro pack is going to take up a good amount of your storage space in here. I'm running just a Camelback, and I forget how many liters it is. It's not a big. I think it's like 3 water bottles worth. So what, like, it's a lot of water, but it's not that much. I can't do math very well, but I'm not worried about that. So I lost some stuff out of this vest this year, but I'll be honest with you guys, I probably would lose my head if it wasn't attached. I lose always something every season, and usually it's my fault. This year, I feel like this vest did contribute to me losing. I lost. So you got this back piece. Remove this seat. You got this back piece that you can fit something on the outside. This isn't in the bag. This is in between. They've got this cord here. Well, I have my rain gear in here, and I lost my top piece of my rain gear, and I mean I had it down in there tucked, and I tightened this. It's almost like paracord. There's a draw right here that you can tighten it down, and I still lost it. That was disappointing. I attribute that to I packed this bag with too much stuff. But I really didn't pack it with that much stuff. I mean, all I have is my water bladder. You know, I have a safety kit, like some Band-Aids, stuff like that. Just normal stuff, really. You know, I have a orange shirt to walk out of public if I take a bird. You know, there wasn't a lot in there, and that So I would say if you're thinking that you're gonna pack this thing like with some stuff, you're not. So and that's fine, really, because like I said, I want to be light and mobile, but just to know that you're not gonna pack it with a lot. Um, Probably the biggest con for me is the seat deployment, and I still have yet to find a vest that I really like the deployment. It's a lot better than a lot of the vests that I've had. Um, if you watch the video that I've been talking about with it's Aaron from the Hunting Public, and I don't know the gentleman's name from Tethered, but they go through the vest and he deploys it by just like flipping it. He doesn't unhook the straps or anything. He flips it over, so to speak. If you want, watch that video and you'll see what I'm talking about. There's no way that I could do that with the way that I'm running the vest. I want everything to be so tight to me because I don't want anything flopping around. Most of the vests that I've had, if I'm running through the woods, if you're running gunning, you're gonna run. You're gonna take the vest off. You're gonna do everything you could possibly think of with this vest. So he flips it over to sit on it. I can't do that. Every time I try to do that, it makes like a Velcro noise trying to take it off. You'll see if you get it. You can hear it right there. It makes that noise right there. So I just deployed it like I would normally deploy by unhooking, and it worked fine. No problem. Like the easiest one that I've been able to deploy without a question. But just keep that in mind. If you watch that video, maybe he's doing something that different than what I'm doing, but I can't do it like that because you have to keep it a lot looser to get it to flop like that without making that noise. As you can see, guys, I mean, it stays fairly really tight to you, honestly. I mean, see the back there. I mean, you could literally run in this thing and it's not really gonna bounce on you and stuff. It's just really comfortable. It has, I don't even have the top button or the top. Every strap on this thing is adjustable. I mean, everyone. The kidney belt's adjustable. The cross is adjustable. Everything is adjustable. The only thing I'm running on this thing that is not tethered is this mouthful holder. I just opted to use that. I've gotten kind of used to that. I like it. I didn't really like the mouthful holders that come with it. I mean, it is what it is. But man, this vest is really good, guys. Like I said, it's modular. It's comfortable. I mean, you can't even really feel it on you. And I've had this thing packed full with a bunch of stuff. You know, it's a good vest, man. Give you a little peek. You know, I honestly would just throw my strikers back in there. I just didn't like how the way they sat in the shell holder. It's not bad. A con is definitely the zippers. They're a little bit loud. Anybody knows something might not seem loud until you get out in the dark in the turkey woods, and the only thing going is a whippoorwill, and everything sounds really loud that you're doing. So really, in the end, guys, this is really good vest. I hope my review helped you make a decision. I'm not sponsored by anyone, and I don't care if I'm sponsored by anyone. I made this channel to help new turkey hunters to understand maybe some things. I'm gonna go all out with this channel to try to help guys to understand conservation of turkeys, not just taking them. So hopefully this gives you guys a little bit of insight on this M2. There's a lot of good reviews out there. Mine's probably gonna be the worst that you see, but man, go ahead and pull the trigger on it. Save up if it's too expensive, and if you don't like it, someone will definitely buy it. You know, it's a good vest. So check it out, guys.